Hello students, good afternoon. How are you? I hope everybody's fine. Guys, today, look at the picture. Aren't they look yummy? I think they're so yummy, right? Oh, I really love this especially. This is actually called what? These are street food in Korea, right? But they are fried street food and we also have, what is this? I don't know exactly, but these are street food in Korea. Don't you love them? Oh, me too. I love them. And today we're going to have Edu Soonung words number 18 already. And we're going to learn more words today, okay? So the first word that we have is rehabilitation. Everybody say rehabilitation. Don't forget, you have to speak with me. Now, the meaning, number one meaning is to help someone to give up drugs or alcohol. If somebody is taking drugs or alcohol and they want to stop, that is called also rehabilitation. Okay, so that they can return to a healthy, independent, and useful life. Usually these people, they were very good before, but when they started taking drugs, their life has become useless, right? Now my example here is, some drug users are encouraged to undergo rehabilitation to forget the bad habit. One more time, let's read everybody. Come on. Ready? Okay, go. Some drug users are encouraged to, oh sorry, I think we need to have D here because B plus PP are encouraged to undergo rehabilitation to forget the bad habit. Understood, student? That is rehabilitation. Now, letter B. The number two meaning here is to make a building or system suitable for use again. What does it mean? Suitable for use. For example, the building is already old. Now, you have to rehabilitate it. Understood? You have to rehabilitate it so that we can use it again. Now, my example here is what? Let's rehabilitate the old house and make it an accommodation for tourists. Got it? And number two meaning here is what? There is a need to rehabilitate some system in the government for us to develop more. Understand? You also rehabilitate the system of the government. It's possible also. System, you also have the house, and a while ago is the person. Rehabilitation. What is the verb of rehabilitation? Very good. Rehabilitate. Now let's go to the next one. Integrated. What is number two? Number two words for today, integrated. What does it mean? Integrated is able to be used or shared by people of all races. For example, guys, this is a school and everybody can attend, not only Korean but also some people from other countries. So it is called what? Integrated school. Here, this is an integrated school. Oh, why do we use S here? Right, we need only school. This is an integrated school. Understand? Very good. It means everybody can use. Now let's go for the next word that we have today. It is, it follows that. It follows that. What does it mean? It follows that is the same as therefore, consequently, or as a result. Look at this. Very good. Now, my example here is here. I didn't study hard before my test. It follows that I flunked it. Guys, what do you mean by flunk? It means fail. I failed it. Okay? Flunk and failed are the same. Understood, guys? Very good. Now, I'll put it here. It's better if I type it so you will understand. It's the same as I failed it. So, another new word for today, flunk. It also means what? Fail. Okay? Perfect. Now let's go for 181. 181 is what? Transmit. Transmit. It means what? To pass information, beliefs, or attitudes to other people. Understood? It means the attitude or belief or information will be passed to another person. For example, we transmit our values to our children, right? We transmit our values to our children. So this is the mother. The mother is trying to talk to the child and then like, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So she's trying to transmit what? Attitude or information to the student or to her son. Get it? Now let's go for number 2. What is the meaning? To spread a disease from one person to another. Okay? To spread a disease from one person to another. For example, cough could be transmitted easily because it is an airborne disease. Guys, what do you mean by airborne? Airborne means the disease is in the air. Okay? Now let me see here. It means in the air. The disease is in the air. Okay? Not like in water. No. When you say water, so you can say waterborne. But if it's in the air, it is airborne. Understood? Perfect. Now let's go for 182. 182 is the extent to which something is interactive. So it is called interactivity. One more time. Interactivity. Interactivity. What does it mean? Example, this is a computer and this is the person also. So there is what? There is an interaction. La 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 la. Go and go. Go and go. It is called interaction. My example here is, many people in the past have only dreamed of the interactivity between a machine and a human, or an human, which is surprisingly available now. Guys, do you understand what it means? One more time. Okay. So let's hear one more time. I changed this one, machines and humans, okay? Many peoples in the past have only dreamed of the interactivity between machines and humans. Guys, like for example, we have a cell phone here, you know, iPhone, guys, right? And there is Siri. Got it? And there is also a person. Who would have thought that this would be possible, right? So he could say, Siri, what's my schedule today? Siri said, oh, you don't have anything. You can sleep all day today. Wow, I would love that. Got it? Now, but this is already surprisingly available now. Don't you think so? That is called interactivity. Got it? Now, let's go to the next one. Let's have digitize, okay? Let's move it a little bit here. Now, let's go for digitize. Digitize, what does it mean? Digital? So it means to change pictures or other information into electronic signals. Understood? Example, picture is physical, right? It's physical. You can touch it. But when you use it into electronic signals, you cannot touch it, but you can use the computer to see it. Understood? Very good. My example here is, can you digitize this text so I could upload it online? Or you could also say, can you digitize these pictures, for example? So can you digitize these pictures so I could upload it online? Guys, you know the meaning of upload, right? Everybody knows this. You're already MI. Okay, very good. Now let's go for number 185. 185 is practical. One more time, practical. What is practical, guys? It involves or relating to real situations and events. Understand? Real situation and events. Okay? Now let's see. It is not practical. It is not real, or it's not very good to spend on education. It means money, tuition fee, when a child doesn't want to study and succeed. Guys, it's not real or realistic, don't you think? You have to spend a lot of money on education for your child, but your child doesn't want to study or succeed. So you'd better not send him to school. But this is just my example, okay? Very good. Now let's go for number 187. We have criterion. Guys, criterion, the plural is criteria. Okay? If it's only one, criterion. But if it's criteria, it is two or more. It means many. Okay? Now, what does it mean? A standard that is used for judging something or for making a decision about something. So before you try to make a decision or before you judge, you try to think of the criteria first, right? Example, you have to possess all the criteria before you can pass the audition. Guys, example, you want to pass the audition for singing. So you have to possess. You need to have it, okay? You need to have all the criteria before you can pass it. Don't you think so? And now let's go for 188. It is conventional. Conventional. What is conventional, guys? It is usual, traditional, or accepted type instead of being new and different. Okay, this is a traditional. It is conventional. For example, most people would agree that the meat is more delicious when cooked in a conventional way. Don't you think so? If it's cooked in a conventional way, example like in a coal, like in a grill barbecue, yeah. If you use coal, COAL, it is more delicious, right, than electronic or the electronic stove. It is called conventional. Understand? Very good. And this is the last for this one. We have to an extent. To an extent. It means what? Used for saying that because one thing is happening, something else happens. Understand? Used for saying that because one thing is happening, okay? So something else happens. For example, his business is failing to such an extent that it is losing over 20,000 a year. Now here we used to say to an extent, because it is failing. So this one is one thing is happening, right? So something else happens. What is something else here? Losing over $20,000 a year. Do you understand? Don't forget the meaning of this. Everybody say to an extent. Very good. Now guys, for your homework. Now guys, for the homework, you have to translate the following sentences to Korean, okay? Translate the following sentences to Korean. Number 1, we transmit our values to our children. Number 2, you have to possess all the criteria before you can pass the audition. And number 3, I didn't study hard before my test. It follows that I flunked it. Now, your teacher is going to check your homework tomorrow and see you again next time for our next video. Bye!